everybody. Good Saturday morning. Feels kind of damp and like there's moisture in the air this morning out here. It is 7:25 as I get ready to read this morning post. Top of the morning to you. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you had a good night's sleep last night. It's going to be a beautiful weekend all across the South. Easter weekend. So there's that. So anyhow, let's do the morning post. Now that we are in another forever war, it doesn't feel like Easter weekend to me. I don't know what that is supposed to feel like, but real Easter seems like decades ago, when a lot of people seem to slow down and take in the Easter holy days. Christianity seems to have been tarnished so badly and for so long now that it seems Easter is not even really a thing in the country anymore. I stopped south of the airport yesterday to grab a little bite of lunch at a place that's advertised as Southern Soul Food. Anytime I go into a place like that and it is owned and run by Asian people, my suspicions usually are always right. It's not good. If there is not at least one black person back there working somewhere in the kitchen, there is no soul food being turned out. I knew as I was eating it, I'm like, this is going to tear my stomach up. I have to be careful what I eat now. But I'm hard-headed. I'm hard-headed, y'all. And I never seem to learn. Driving down Moreland Avenue yesterday, I thought about how much I love Moreland Avenue. It has always been kind of run down, and it still has homes that's lining both sides of parts of the street. The old Zesto's still sits over there on the corner of what used to be Confederate Avenue in Moreland. Now it's United Avenue. But now it's going through massive changes, Moreland Avenue is, with new condos and buildings just being built all up and down Moreland Avenue lining the street. I am such an old diehard Atlantan that I love all of the streets of Atlanta. Memorial Drive, Glenwood, McDonald Boulevard, DeKalb Avenue, Edgewood Avenue, Piedmont, Decatur Street, Peachtree Street. And the shop is on Boulevard. And when people call and ask what's the address, I say 328 Boulevard. And they're like, Boulevard what? What Boulevard? I'm like, just Boulevard. Somehow the city planners back then just called a major thoroughfare coming off of I-20 into downtown. They just called it Boulevard. Just like if they named a street. Where are you located? I'm on street. What street? I've been hearing that for years about what Boulevard. I'm like, just Boulevard. It's kind of odd, isn't it? If I had $1 for every time I've walked up and down Boulevard, because we had to walk up Boulevard to go to elementary school and high school in Cabbagetown. If I had $1 for every time I've walked up Boulevard, I could pay cash for a condo in Panama City Beach. We need some rain here in Atlanta to wash this pollen down. Nothing cleanses my soul like a couple of days of drizzling morning rain. I kind of feel it in the air this morning. Maybe we got rain coming in. This is my 70th spring. That seems weird. Like my tongue don't even like to say that. 70th spring. I have now lived a long life. And a lot of you people that's listening to this have lived even longer. And some of you just had a birthday yesterday, just on the cusp of living a long life, because once you live to be 70, your warranty's up. You know, the Bible said if a man obey his mother and father, and that his days may be long, and it says in the Old Testament, long days consider 70 years, which is 70 years. At 70 years, your warranty's completely gone. Your extended warranty's gone. Everything's gone. You're just winging it after you hit 70. You out here in deep water up to here, all it takes is a sneeze and throw your back out and mess your elbow up and have a stroke and die on top of it. So once you get 70, all your warranties are gone. It's by faith. You just have to learn to walk by faith. Get up every morning, brush your teeth, comb your hair, get out there and say, Yikarabahu and just go on with God anyway. It's kind of funny. And well, you know what's so weird about this period of my life? I don't think I've ever enjoyed life as much as I'm enjoying it right now. Yeah, you get the age body, the oldness that goes with it. I can be driving down the road. I was driving down the road in my truck a little bit, and I reached behind me to get something, and as I reached behind me, I accidentally coughed or sneezed or something, and I'm like, oh my God. As I did it, I pulled a muscle in my back. I'm like, good Lord, my body's just wearing out, isn't it? So it looks like now the MAGA crowd that was so outraged about the price of a dozen of eggs. Oh my God, how can a whole campaign be about the price of a dozen of eggs? It seems now they're okay with $6 a gallon gas. And high inflation, along with millions losing their health insurance. And another forever war, as long as their leader, Trump, says we need to be killing Iranians. Theoretically, we have been at war with Iran for 47 years. It is a ruthless, oppressive government, dictatorship, religious monarchy, like the Southern Baptists would like to bring here in America. They'd like to force our kids to have to pray in school and post Bible verses on school walls. They're nothing but the Ayatollah in sheep's clothing. That's all the Southern Baptists are. And all the other evangelicals that's full of shit out there trying to... The evangelicals are the ones that prop Trump up and put him in the White House. The evangelicals. What a bunch of heathen, pagan, heathenistic, antichrist people those people are. I wish I wasn't so opinionated, y'all. I wish I could just really let the true opinions just come flowing out of me. Trump has to be the dumbest leader in the world. Well, we know he is. He's an idiot, y'all. An idiot. Just an absolute brainless idiot. He has to be the dumbest leader in the world to fall into the trap of Israel, dragging him, quote unquote us, into another forever war. Do y'all think Trump really wears a diaper? You know, you hear all that online. And if he does, should people be making fun of him for wearing a diaper? A lot of old people wind up having to wear diapers. A lot of people a lot younger than the 80-year-old orange orangutan that's the president of the United States. Lord, if you're listening up there on this Easter weekend, please never let me make me have to wear a diaper. That would be so embarrassing. Go around pooping on yourself. And I know some of you people listen to this, well, Eddie, you don't never know, and I don't. I just hope if the Lord's listening, I don't ever have to wear a diaper. That would just be so embarrassing. I'm at the age where, I might dribble a little bit, but at least I'm not shitting on myself yet. Good Saturday morning, sweet people. For I have determined to enjoy this spring. Y'all hear the birds chirping? As I drive up and down Moreland Avenue and Boulevard and sit in my backyard and watch hummingbirds, as Boom Boom warns people who are walking by that now is not the time to be playing with God, that the end days are upon us. Y'all know Boom Boom? He's a little Baptist spewing all that stuff. Silly, isn't it? Love y'all.